Hey guys, it's Alyssa. So here I am in my dorm, as you can clearly see from all the motion blur. Anyway, so these last 2 weeks of school are kind of bittersweet because that's all I have left. Like, I graduate after this, and so I won't be back here after this, which is kind of sad to me because I actually really like living here. I have an attachment to places, an attachment to things, mostly because of the memories that they're tied to. So like, I sometimes will keep really weird things around because of memories. Like, I bought this smiley balloon, Mr. Smiley, because I was sick and I was feeling sad, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy the smiley balloon for myself. So I've mentioned this a billion times, so I don't really need to say it again, but I haven't been posting as often because number one, I'm a busy college student. Number two, I have issues and my own brain doesn't sometimes let me post things as often as I'd like. And I know I shouldn't apologize for it because, you know, you're all understanding and I don't have to be like every other YouTuber who posts like every single day. My brain is just like, you gotta do better, you gotta be like normal people, but I don't have to be like normal people. I recently came across a quote the other day, and it kind of reminds me of my OCD, and it goes something like, "The devil whispered in my ear, 'You're not strong enough to withstand the storm.' And I whispered back to the devil, 'I am the storm.' So sometimes I gotta tell myself I am the storm, and I will get through this, and I can totally do this. And I have to constantly fight the lies that my brain tells me and that anxiety tells me. And it's kind of hard because I have this daily, and there's some days when I can't fight it, and on those days I tend to I don't even leave my dorm. I don't post much online. Sometimes I might post like a picture of the food I'm eating, but I'm not gonna get real deep into how I'm doing because I don't want anyone to know how I'm doing for the most part. Something that's been helping me recently is that for one of my classes, we're supposed to be doing a presentation on a social movement. I decided to actually speak up and say, hey, why don't we try the neurodiversity movement? And so they looked into it and they're like, yeah, this looks good. So I'm like, yes! And the way one of the girls described it was it's like I got a fire under my butt, and now I'm like totally excited, which is a huge contrast to how I've been doing recently. So, and like I said, I know I don't need to apologize for being absent from YouTube or from social media. It's kind of a habit though. I do need to stop apologizing. I've gotten better at that in school. I would always feel bad for asking for accommodations or asking if I can skip a class, like, you know, take a day off. With my classes, you can only skip like 3, I think, and then your grade starts being affected, so I'm always worried, is my grade gonna be affected if I'm having a panic attack and I can't go to class and I've already used up my 3 absences? And so I'm always worried about that. I'm always apologizing to my professors, saying like, I'm sorry, I'll come back. I'll try to make up for it somehow. But this semester's been better because I've been more, I guess, unapologetic about it. I haven't been a butt. I haven't been like, I demand these accommodations and you need to give them to me. It's more like, here's what I need. This is what will help me to succeed. And I've been a little less afraid to ask for even unconventional things, like being able to put in like one earbud in during class and have nature sounds playing on my phone through my earbuds so that the air conditioning doesn't distract me or other people whispering doesn't distract me, because that really does impact my learning experience. I can't focus with all that going on. So I was able to speak up about a sort of unconventional accommodation because I recognize this was something that I need and my needs are valid, so I'm going to say something. And something that a good friend of mine told me, Steph Diorio, she is an autistic blogger who also has OCD, so she totally gets this. She says that you are allowed to take up space. You have the right to have accommodations. You have human rights like everybody else. And even if you need a little bit more, that's totally okay. So anyway, you guys, never be afraid to speak up if you need something. And never be afraid to reach out for support, because that's why there's so many human beings on Earth. I also wanted to say thank you for all your support, because to be honest, like, even though I'll like make a vlog and I'll whine about my life, like, your comments actually really help me. And as I'm going through all of them, sometimes I get overwhelmed at how many there are, but like, just the fact that there is so much support from all of you, and that you guys are watching my documentary, and people are to know that other people are benefiting from the videos that I make and my documentary, that makes me really happy. And sitting there reading those comments, it's like I feel so much better after reading all your comments. So thank you all, and I hope to make some more content, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!